Hey there, J's. Zero Pound McJuggerNuggets here. Welcome to hashtag Triple M41. Last week, I gave you guys the rules of making a skit or even a monologue, reenacting a scene to feature your best acting skills. There were a lot of great submissions this week. I was really impressed with a lot of your guys' abilities. There was a lot of really quality scene reenactments too. I encourage you guys to search hashtag Triple M41 on the YouTube search bar and check out some of these. These were well worth the watch. However, I've narrowed it down to my top 3 winners, all of which will be receiving shoutouts. This week, just because it's acting, I might even feature a little clip of each one of the winners. So without further ado, congratulations to our 3rd place winner, Usbtv, with Post-Apocalyptic Vlog. This video for me was just oddly captivating. I love the twist ending. I think the thing that really stood out to me is you took your time with it, and with that it felt really authentic. Like I felt like you were really distraught. You're this supposedly last man on earth looking for a female. You'd almost given up. It just felt super legit. Here's a portion of it, guys.
Every single person on earth. I don't know what the hell this virus is. All I know is that I killed my friends, family.
Nice job, man. For a second I had to think about it. I was like, wait, there's really not an apocalypse going on right now, right? Now on to our 2nd place winner. Congratulations to Slender Mender with his video, Me and Myself Parody. This is actually a hilarious scene reenactment from the film Me, Myself, and Irene with Jim Carrey. That's right, homeboy is trying to be Jim Carrey, and let me just tell you, he goes balls to walls and actually does a really awesome job. Major props for basically going insane and giving zero fucks at all. This was a scene that required him to kind of play multiple characters while all being himself. I just thought it was really impressive, and it just looks like some of the things that he was doing are absolutely ridiculous, and you know, even if neighbors or like people watching would be like, what the hell's wrong with this kid? Still didn't even care. You just committed 100%. I respect that, man. Nice job. Here's a little portion of it, guys.
Here we go. You got a tiny penis. That's kind of funny. You have one too. What did you just say about my penis? Well, you kind of said it too, because you had a tiny penis and you have one too, and it just gets over. Wrong answer. Better run. Okay. Who's the boss? I'm the boss. Wrong answer.
Really freaking funny. Nice job, man. You earned it. And last but not least, on to our 1st place winner. Congratulations to Evan Santiago with his video, Leave a Message. This video was sick. It was like short film status. It was actually a whole skit which featured his character and him acting. It was all him. I thought it was very well produced. It got to the point where I actually really felt for the character. I identified with him. It seemed really authentic. I love the great twist at the end. This was just so much more than acting. Like, you really showed off your production abilities too. Great job, man. Let me just show you guys a clip real quick.
But I haven't stopped thinking about you since then. All the mistakes, the choices, consequences. I know it's not either of our fault. Things just happen. Sometimes we can't stop them. That doesn't make it hurt any less. I miss you. I miss you every day. And I sit by my phone for hours waiting, wondering if I should pick it up and if I should call you, even though I know you won't answer.
Awesome job, man. I love that it was an original concept, and he picked a subject matter that he may have been personally attached to, and it was one that could show a range of emotions. Congratulations, man, and congratulations to all 3 of our winners. If you guys want to watch the original videos and check out their channels, all the links are in the description below. I encourage you guys to subscribe to them. They all showed some really cool acting skills and impressive stuff, and looking forward to seeing more videos from you guys in the future. So let's talk about next week. Hashtag Triple M42. My God, we're getting up there in numbers, guys. We're almost to the anniversary of hashtag Triple M. Here's what I'm looking for. 1 week long ago, we did hashtag Triple M The Walking Dead, and I wanted you guys to do your own skit about it, or even a reenactment of a scene. Next week, or this weekend actually, is the premiere of Game of Thrones. So this is going to be our Game of Thrones week. Basically, you have 1 week to make your own Game of Thrones skit, reenactment a scene, or even just have a Game of Thrones reference featured in your video at some point, and that'll count as well. However, the more Game of Thrones themed, the more references and jokes, the better. I'll be picking my top 3 winners for shoutouts, guys. Take your time with this. If you don't watch Game of Thrones, that's unfortunate. Maybe you can just watch some real quick scenes and get an idea on YouTube or something. But I know it's a really popular show, and I think you guys will do some good work. Alright, Jays, don't forget to subscribe for more content. Twitter, Instagram, links in the description. Drop a like on this video if you enjoyed it. I gotta head out to work. I'm gonna bring you guys with me. I love you, Jays, to death, and don't forget to keep it rigid.